So triangle ABC, in which line L will be parallel to one side, that is BC, intersecting the other two sides AB and AC, and divides them in the same ratio we need to prove. The statement of the theorem is line drawn parallel to one side, intersecting the other two sides, divides them in the same ratio. So in the statement itself it is given that this line will be parallel to one side, intersect, since this line, if this line is parallel to this side, then it will be intersecting the other two sides. Other two sides are AB and AC. Divides them in the same ratio means AD, and this AB will be divided in the same ratio as AD and DB. Similarly here AC should also be divided in the same ratio, that is AE and EC. So while explanation, whatever written on the board, you try to make a note of that, because I need to rub this and again we'll be writing. And if I write here RTP, after this construction we need to write this, and I am writing here RTP required to prove will be this side AB and AC are divided in the same ratio. Divided in the same ratio means this D divides AB as AD and DB. So AD ratio means AD by DB, that is equal. For this statement, our thing which we need to prove is this. So as per the statement, we need to prove that a line drawn parallel to one side intersecting the other two sides divides them in the same ratio. Here line L parallel to BC and intersecting at D side AB and dividing this side AB as AD and DB, whereas side AC is divided by this line L as AE and DC. So the ratio should be same. Then only it will be divided in the same ratio. This by this will be equal to this by this. This means AD by DB should be equal to AE by EC. That will become our RTP. Other two sides are divided in the same ratio means AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. This thing we need to prove. Parallel, that we are taking in itself as a statement, line drawn parallel to one side, it is given. We need to prove that it is divided in the same ratio. That means the ratio of these two should be equal to the ratio of these two. That will be AD, according to these notations, it will be AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. So make a note of the things, even it is in the video. So anytime you can, by repeating it or by watching it again and again, you can make a note in your notebook, so that won't be a problem for this time. So it's a theorem, so we cannot complete it in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It will minimum it will take in. That first we need to write statement. After statement, based on the statement we are writing given. Then what extra I am taking in order to prove the required thing, that I am taking it as a construction. As a construction, I draw EF perpendicular to side AB and DG perpendicular to AC. And our RTP will be here. The next one will be proof that we need to take. So in proof, if I write, in this first I will take triangle ADE. Watch it carefully or clearly. Triangle ADE I am taking. Triangle ADE. Can you tell me the formula for the area of the triangle? Area of triangle, since a perpendicular is given here, I can use the formula as half into base into height. So first I will find the area of triangle ADE. Area of triangle ADE will be equals to half into base into height. As a base I will take now AD here because I know height. Half into base into height. Height will be EF from construction. So area of triangle AD will be half into base into height. Sir, out of all, why you are taking only triangle ADE? Here we have many triangles. Triangle ADE is here, triangle AFE is here, and triangle AGD is here, and triangle AFE is also there. There are many triangles, sir. Why of us going towards the triangle ADE only? That is because my RTP is AD by DB. So my focus is on the sides AD and DB and AE and AC. So whatever that I need to choose a triangle in which one of the sides should be AD, and I will now next I will use one more triangle, and that I will take the side DB. Should be one of the side will be DB. And after finding this, I will go to this, and I will take a triangle in which AE should be one of the side, and after that I will go to the one more triangle in which the side should be EC. So as for that I want AD, so I am taking triangle ADE for that. So area of triangle ADE will be half into AD into height will be EF. Now I got in this AD, and I want the next one will be DB. This DB also I want here. So in order to take that DB, I will join these two. Here I will join CD and DE, both I will join. DC and EB, both I am joining. After joining this, I will get a triangle here, including this DB. DBE triangle I will take D. As to get the side DB, now your focus should be only on this area. See, this is a triangle DBE. In this DBE triangle, one of the side is DB, which is in my RTP. So DBE triangle. So I got AD, this part is done. Now I want DB. So I will go. Before writing that here, I need to mention the in triangle ADB, or similarly in triangle, in next I will write in triangle DBE. See, there is a reason for considering this triangle as well as this triangle. It depends on my RTP. I am going in a way where I need to reach is the RTP. This I need to get. For getting that, I am not going blindly anywhere where I am going, but I have a planned steps for, in that way we are solving. In that way, if you also remember this, it will be easy to learn a theorem. Otherwise, everything you cannot by heart. Meaningfully we need to learn. So in my